Even now, 24 hours after Rush Limbaugh's death, and did Joe Biden pay attention to that? He issued some, statement about it. He feels bad for the family or whatever. Nothing important. But even now, Joe Biden doesn't link in the reaction to Rush Limbaugh's death with the division of the country. Now, I'm not going to insult the president. I'll insult him if he deserves it. But I'm not going to say that he's not smart enough to do it or anything like that. I'm not going to do that, okay? Because that's unfair. But I will tell you, in my opinion, as a fact-based analyst, Mr. Biden does not have the awareness to know what's happening in the country. He does not know what's happening. So he was once a traditional Democrat, maybe even conservative. Now he is a far left progressive. Is there an explanation for that? Was there some kind of epiphany that happened? Did the angel Gabriel appear to him and tell him to be a progressive? It's never been explained. Now, to me, it was just expediency. Biden did what he thought he had to do 20 years ago, and now he's doing what he thinks he has to do now. The power is shifted. The progressives in the country run the media. So now Joe's going to be a progressive. But when he gets up and he says, with absolutely no awareness whatsoever, quote, "The nation is not divided." And you go, that's like Abraham Lincoln saying, we don't really have a problem with slavery in 1860. You don't really have a problem. So, now, again, can anybody argue with me? Is anybody going to back up Joe Biden saying the nation's not divided? Anybody? I don't think so. He's standing out there alone. Does it matter? Yeah, it matters. He's the president. And he, so far, is dividing the country further with all this equity business. He's making a bad situation a worse situation. There's no détente. There's no reach out to conservative, traditional people in America. There's no condemnation of the savagery on the left with Rush Limbaugh's death. Why doesn't Biden get out and say, hey, knock it off? That's not right. Why doesn't he do that? Okay. So that wraps up my coverage of Rush Limbaugh. Again, his family and friends. He was our condolences, a very important media figure in this country, whether you like him or not. The one thing that bothered me about some of the coverage was that Mr. Limbaugh did a lot of satire on his 3 hours a day, where you have to do 15 hours a week. I mean, I did the Radio Factor. I know what you have to do. There's a lot of humor and satire. They took that and they said it was serious. And when I saw it, I went, look, there's enough controversial things the man said that were serious that you don't have to do that. But again, honesty in this country doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter anywhere. Well, Joe Biden is going to be president, and we may be in for some economic uncertainty. That's why now more than ever, I recommend you diversify with gold and silver. The only company I recommend is American Hartford Gold. So please call them right now and tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and they will give you up to $1,500 of free silver on your first order. Now, since I've been recommending American Hartford Gold, gold itself up over 40%, silver up over 60%. So don't wait. Call 866-501-5201. That's 866-501-5201, or text BILL to 65532. Bill O'Reilly here. Thank you for watching this video, and make sure you subscribe to the First TV YouTube page. Just hit the big red subscribe button below, and you'll get clips and highlights of my program, The No Spin News, every single day. We'll see you soon.